always be together and
And
have plastic surgery together.
oh my good God. What the holy hell is wrong with her? We will always be together and always have plastic surgery together. Mother of the Year award, people. Right. Disgusting. That is what these relationships between these mothers and daughters, sometimes son in law, is. Absolutely disgusting. And yet it keeps rolling on and getting worse and worse. But we will get to that. First, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notifications for new videos. I appreciate all the support. We are on a race to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, we will look at that weekly show. I am so looking forward to that. Thank you so much for all the support. Also, we have 90 Day Fiance on Mondays, Married at First Sight on Thursdays, and then the craziness that is Smothered. So check them all out. Make sure you come back. I appreciate it. What we are going to start with is Brittney and Mary. Now, Brittney and Mary have a serious problem because they can't stop getting plastic surgery. And yet, the mom has had some sort of cognitive dissonance with trying to tell the daughter, you should be happy with your body, while also saying, but you should get plastic surgery with me. So, interesting to say the least.
Go. I've been wanting a Brazilian butt lift since I've lost weight, and the reason why I booked a consultation without my mom is because I know she's already unaccepting about the surgery.
Which is interesting that she is unaccepting of the surgery, considering she looks like this. Why are you unaccepting of the surgery when you look like this?
I wanted to do it for myself, to show her that I'm very serious about this for my well-being.
For your well-being. And that is the key, and that is the problem here. She is serious about going to get a Brazilian butt lift for her well-being because she can't accept any parts, apparently, of her body. She's already had a tummy tuck, and now she's talking about getting this, which, by the way, there have been tons of doctors down in Florida, I don't know if they're really board certified or they're just trying to make money or whatever. They end up having their assistants and things like that do these surgeries, and people get maimed or even die from having this Brazilian butt lift, or even go so far as to get some back alley person to do it. So I hope that's not the case for her. Either way, why? Because you want a bigger butt? Work out more. Now, her claim is, I've been working out since I was a kid. Granted, not everyone's body type lends it to what you want it to be. You try to better yourself, you work out, you diet, which are all great things and great for your well-being. But if you are still having some issues with self-image, it's probably time to talk to somebody, because if you're going the route of surgery, which can really hurt you and cause even more problems and leave you, like I said, maimed, hurt, dead, you're putting yourself in danger every time you go under the knife. And if it's elective, you don't have to do it. Then maybe you might want to talk to somebody about it.
So the last surgery that Brittney had.
The last surgery she had.
I'm the one that went to the consultation with her. I was the one that made sure that the surgery went good.
No, the person who made sure the surgery went good was the surgeon. You put your daughter's life in the hands of someone else for an elective procedure. What the hell is wrong with you? And then you want to say, you were the one that was there. You were the one that made sure. No, ma'am. You literally put her life in someone else's hands. So I don't know what kind of crazy stuff is going on in her mind, but it ain't reality. It's just not.
Matt, give me a hug. I love you.
Give me a hug.
I'm sorry I upset you. Because we will always be together and have plastic surgery together.
Oh my good God. What the holy hell is wrong with her? We will always be together and always have plastic surgery together. Mother of the Year award, people. Right there. God. This lady has a serious problem. I understand she can't get out of her own way in her own plastic surgery and her own injections, looking like a duck. But yet you're pushing it on your daughter. Even if you have a problem, even if you have a surgery addiction, a plastic surgery addiction, you can still say, hey, it's not the best, I may have a problem. It's like an addict. Like, if a parent is a drug addict, they can still recognize that maybe their children should not do cocaine or do heroin. Now, granted, of course, there are still parents out there who do some things with their children and it's not good. But you are capable of recognizing that maybe it's not the best thing for your child. This lady clearly is not. I understand her child's an adult. She can make her own decisions. I get it. But as a mother, if you're acting like you're all this protective, but then yet I'm going to literally put your life in the hands of someone else so you can get a cosmetic procedure. What kind of crazy madness is she on? She high. Cocaine? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. God. Good. Googly moogly. All right. Moving on to probably the creepiest I've seen. Probably the most creepy. Trevor in India. Now, Trevor is not this lady's biological son. He is her son-in-law, which makes it even more creepy because it looks like they're in a relationship themselves. It's her baby shower. Look at this. Look at it. That is disgusting. She is feeding him. She is actively feeding him again. Hold on. Let's see. That is relationship stuff right there. They're literally doing it right in front of the wife's face. His mom's face. His mom is there. Watch the disrespect from him to his mom in a second. She is literally feeding him out of her mouth. They are 2 steps away from sleeping together. And yet, the fact that she's still in the house and the wife has not booted her, I understand that's her mom, but clearly they have issues, has not booted her out yet, problem. And oh, by the way, booted out her husband for acting like you're with another woman who is also her mom. What the hell is going on here? Like, how is this normal? That's why I say over-exaggeration is definitely ramped up for ratings, of course, but damn. How would you agree to that? How would you agree to be portrayed like that?
Billion years, see one of my daughters act like this with their in-laws.
Exactly. In a million years, she would not have one of her daughters act like that to her in-law. His wife has it together. Her mom and the husband do not. Can you imagine if it was a father-in-law acting that way to a daughter-in-law? That guy would knock out his dad. At that point, when it's your wife, he would knock out his dad. This would not be acceptable. The fact that this is going on and it's just like, oh, okay. Nah. Hell no. Nah. No, sir.
No.
You and your mother-in-law was cute. I'm being sarcastic.
She said I'm being so she saw what they were doing. And this is his mom, by the way. And his mom says, you and your mother-in-law were cute. I'm being sarcastic. Look at his response.
Just gonna pretend like you didn't say that?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Oh, now you mad at me, son?
Oh my gosh. He is treating his mother like a child. And he's the one acting like a perpetual child.
Don't have nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all.
You're absolutely right.
I don't have anything nice to say about you potentially cheating with your mother-in-law. What the hell?
I'm gonna get some cake and I'm gonna go sit over there. Away from the haters and negativity. See.
So I'm gonna sit away from the haters, away from the negativity with the mother-in-law. There's something seriously wrong with this guy. Originally, the way he was acting, I thought his mom might be dead or something because he had some serious mommy issues. But no, she's right here. And clearly she's disturbed by this. I don't know what happened to him in childhood or something, but this is not normal. And for him to act like this is just okay, that's my best friend, your mother-in-law. And not only that, but you act like you're a couple. Problems, dude. Problems.
I felt like my mom took a lot of opportunities at the baby shower just to throw shade.
Throw shade. Your mom.
I felt like it was just super petty.
As far as I'm concerned, this is my son. She's not around, so I really didn't even think about it.
That mom should go over there and knock her out right now. Now, granted, I'm not going to advertise for violence, of course not. But seriously, if you're a mom and you have a mother-in-law acting like your son is their son and your son is treating you like that, I would be very angry. So something is seriously wrong here, and I feel bad for his mom because he's watching this and she's like something serious, and he's not listening to her. He's not listening to his mom. Either way, they are 2 steps away from actually sleeping together and him cheating with his mother-in-law. It's gonna happen. That you don't act like that and it's just normal mother-in-law, son-in-law behavior. It's just not. So wait for it because that's probably going to be in the news after the show airs or something. Broke up, he broke up with his wife or his wife broke up with him and, he slept with his mother-in-law. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm kind of waiting for that. Not anticipate. I feel bad for the kids because he would be ruining, his kids having, a mother and a father, and, his just traumatizing them for life. So I feel bad for them, and I feel bad for his wife. We'll see what happens. Now, just a quick update on Sonny and Eva. Now, Sonny is talking about finally moving and got another apartment in the same complex. Her and Scott have been looking. But the problem is that she has to tell her mom that she's going to be living with Scott, who doesn't approve, while also telling Scott that her mom is going to be living down the block from her as neighbors in the old apartment, because Scott doesn't really want her near because they're like inseparable, and Eva doesn't want them to be living together. Lots of problems here, and Sonny's just spinning a web of lies, so it's going to get interesting.
A double dilemma. Scott and I are for
What is
sure
it?
moving in together, and I do not have a ring on my finger yet.
No, you
so
do
I
not.
have to
You have some claws,
tell
though.
my mother, hey, we're going to move in together, and we're not married yet. Problem number 2 is that
Big problem.
I have to tell Scott that my mom's going to be moving into my old place.
Big problem. He made it very clear, I don't want your mother living with us. Now, this is where she's trying to justify, I'm sure, by she's not going to be living with us. She's right down the block, but she's going to be at the house all the time. So you're just making a problem worse and kicking it down the road is all you're doing. Like, it's okay to have a relationship with your mom and also be like, but I'm going to have a relationship with who I think is going to be my future husband, and we need to have our space. That's okay. Now, I understand the religious aspect comes into this, but clearly Eva is not on the same level in the religious aspect. That's just reality of it. She doesn't care as much. So, okay, and Scott doesn't care. They're on the same page with that. So at some point, you're going to have to accept it and move on and tell your mom, or just kind of say it is what it is. Problem is later in the season, it clearly looks like mom gets mad and it doesn't go well. But we'll see how that plays out. Either way, she's spinning a web of lies. It's not going to go well. To be determined. Catherine and Gabriella. Now, Gabriella is competing in a competition, and her mom is trying to live through her. So, what could possibly go wrong? What could go wrong? So they're actually at the hotel now, and of course, their mom, trying to be one of the sisters, is acting like trying to be one of the sisters. And oh, by the way, just kind of disregarding the other two, which are collectively the Cinderellas of this, group. They're like both Cinderella, and it's like evil stepmom and evil stepsister. It's really sad. I feel bad for them, to be honest with you.
I know, right?
She looks pretty.
She looks pretty.
She looks gorgeous. Wow.
You know what? I have an idea.
This is the problem.
Oh,
Dude.
let's put her
Lady.
out here. Oh,
Come on, man.
okay. So she's right next to us.
And they're like,
It has literally been 12 hours since.
they're like, please, for the love of God, Mom, just act like we're your daughters and not that we don't matter. Like, I feel bad for these. These girls are going to have so much trauma in the future. They call their mom Kath because she wants to feel like one of the sisters. So basically, your mom has completely disregarded herself as your mom and is just favoring your older sister, and just you two are the luggage mules. It is sad. I feel bad for them, and this mother should be ashamed, but she's not. She's not. She's not at all.
I know. And we know that I'm wearing those green underwear.
That is disturbing. Hold on. First, that describes it all. But first off, she is wearing green underwear because her daughter wore a green bikini on stage for the swimsuit portion. So she thought, I'm going to wear green underwear too. This lady has a serious problem. You are destroying your kids mentally. They are never going to have healthy relationships. They are always going to have trauma, depression, anxiety. Good luck, lady. It's because of you. And you saying that. And then this little number. That's creepy. I'm sorry, but that is a creepy thing right there. All because you want your daughter you want to live through your daughter. You don't want to give up the pageants. You don't want to say, hey, Gabriella, be yourself. Be you. Instead, you want her, or you want to live through her, and she feels like she's trying to do something for you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Be a mother. There's nothing more beautiful than being a mother. You gave birth to these kids. Women are superheroes. I've said it before. You carry a child with your body. You feed that child with your body. That is a superhero behavior. Be proud of that and be proud to be a mother. This lady wants to continue to be young and wants to be one of the girls. She has some traumas she needs to work out. And where's the dad in this? We've seen him a couple times. He should be stepping up and saying, you are destroying our girls. What the hell is wrong with you? Serious problem. But, oh my gosh, I hope this lady has a rude awakening, because these girls need to be need some help, need to be growing up in a better environment, and you know, if she could have that realization, then maybe she could finally just be the mom. But instead, she's too busy focused on twinning, if you will, with her oldest daughter. It is not healthy. But we will see how it all plays out. Not cool either way. Entertaining, train wreck, all of the above. Thank you very much. Make sure you follow, comment, like, subscribe. Race to 1000 is on. We have Married at First Sight on Thursdays at 6. We have 90 Day Fiancé Mondays at 6. And Smothered on Saturdays at 6. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you hit the bell for sure. Let's get everything up in the algorithm, and you can get those notifications for when videos are posted. And I will see y'all next time.